Interesting forward movement, isn't it? We've got Nathan Murray. He's standing at the 50-metre line, playing at full forward.
Yeah, and just a couple of players back in the square. One of those for Eastern Suburbs is Brett Ingles, the ace who ran into open goal who missed before. They'd be wishing he had to kick that one. I reckon there's a bit of breeze going down to the Buckley's end of the ground, Ronnie. I think it's worth a goal or so.
Yep, certainly has. I noticed the flags over there of all the league clubs in the GDFL, have picked up a little in this term.
Okay, second quarter starts, and up goes the big fella in Reuter. Knocks the ball to the ground, doesn't get anywhere. They stack in on top of it. That's one stat for a hit out, but it didn't really get anywhere. Picking himself up off the bottom of the pack there, Brett Dalziel, his opponent, in fact, in the ruck. We'll have a repeat proceeding. A start again in the centre of the ground.
This time again, Reuter thumps the ball out to the members' side of the ground, swooping onto the football. That was Evans, got a hand pass over the top. There's been a whistle on play. Could have been a high tackle, I'd suggest, on young Petterwood. And I think he'll get the free kick.
Limping a bit on that leg with a knee bandage. He kicks a bit tentatively too, but he got it down towards half forward. Defensive punch was all right. It comes to Bailey. Bailey's hand pass over the top for Eastern Suburbs. Went off. The cruel bounce went straight back there to Chippy Zabreski. Zabreski got up towards centre wing. A bit of a fit of the fumbles. Hand pass comes back there in the direction of Berezi. He couldn't get it clear of the pack. Working hard in that situation, getting a hand pass out was Chrissy Ditchburn. Got it across, all right. Chris Kelly squares the ball up across the centre wing, and the mark taken by Travail. He's got another one on short. He goes a bit longer than that, and coming out from centre half back mid, Manovic takes the mark.
Yeah, good football from the big skipper. Drives the Panthers out wide. There's an opportunity there for Hoare. Takes the ball, runs his distance, looks up there to the teeth of goal. Back of the pack is a chance. Brian Carr. Can he pick it up? He can't. He can. No, he can't. Has it stolen, and the Suburbs clear.
Gemmell received the hand pass, kicked it out towards Petterwood, who took the mark at half back, looks to have recovered from that knock on the knee, and he's got the ball half back flank on the grandstand side. He'll favour the centre wing position, and he does. He looks for Reuter. He's up in front. The ball clears him though. Bailey from behind up and can't take the grab at the base of the pack. They're working hard. Was Paul Ravis. Got it out too. It's okay. They go forward to Bell Post Hill, the Panthers. Oh, but Vanderpoel gathers the football. Use of the handball is beautiful as he gives it across to Irving, and the ruck rover goes bang long and wide.
Yeah, great work there, Scotty Ferguson too. Used his noggin, tapped it to Flanagan, whose left foot kick is okay. Here's a chance for the ace. Hand passes off back to Ferguson, runs in from 25 metres. A bang! And another one on the board for the Suburbs, and they're back in front.
Grubby, that was a great goal because it was set up by Dave Vanderpoel again with great use of the handball. Bit of experience, just slipped across the half-back line there and intercepted. His handball was good, and I think the ball was touched again until Ferguson kicked the goal.
Well, I think once he come away there, Cookie, he really opened it up. And when the game gets opened up, Eastern Suburbs look the better side. They're handling the ball a lot better and they're running a lot better at the moment.
Yeah, I said to Ronnie off here at quarter time that I thought the Suburbs were the better side the first quarter, yet they're behind on the scoreboard. Well, they've opened up pretty well at the start of the second.
Yeah, they certainly have. Bell Post Hill now, 3-2-20. Trail Bell Post Hill, 3-4-22. And it's only 3.5 minutes gone of this second quarter, the Buckley's Cup for the reserve grade premiership battle here.
Reuter goes up and slaps it forward, taken away from him though by a little Chippy Zabreski. Got a hand pass across, teammate out wide towards Travail, gathers the ball on centre wing, goes back onto the right foot, no left evidently, and he has to stop and steady him prop, and his kick's not good. Reuter's got back across half back, gathered it, tackled without it for mind, play on the call. Reuter got it on his hands and knees, the big fellow. Well done, big fellow. Got a hand pass out of the pack, but he hand passes straight back into another pack. Here comes Paul Ravis, can't quite pick it up for Bell Post Hill. Now the umpire, I don't think he's got much to... Oh, yes, he's going to ball up. He's going to give a free kick. No, he's giving Ravis a free kick.
He was legged. Yeah, he was legged.
Okay. Ravis wanted to kick the ball quickly, but he's been told he must go back and kick over the man on the mark, who is Petterwood. So the ball will have to come back to the centre wing, grandstand side of the ground. Bell Post Hill, 3 goals, 4-22. Eastern Suburbs, 3-2-20. It's a close one for the Buckley's Cup Reserves Grand Final of 1999.
Yes, certainly is. And, well, what a venue it is here at St Albans. Great crowd. The sun streaming down. Conditions are perfect for the greatest game in the world, Australian rules footy. As we wait now on the coach, Paul Ravis, to drive the Panthers, the Bell Post Hill Panthers, into attack. Gee, in front, nearly a nice mark taken for the Suburbs, but Watson hits the deck running and kicks it quickly to the centre of the ground. Diving on the football though, Adam Lewis does well for the hill. Lost the football now. I think there's been a push on Danny Irving.
Yeah, he played very well, Irving.
Yeah, and he'll get the free kick at centre half back.
He committed his body to the ball and he got one on the back, so he takes the free kick at centre half back, as Ron said, for the Suburbs. Yeah, definitely Bruce coming to this end of the ground, the Buckley's end. His kick is long, but Marinovic comes in and takes the grab at half back flank, centre wing position perhaps. He wanted to play on foolishly because his kick only travelled 15 metres under pressure. He went wide towards the boundary line. What was the point of that, Gubby?
Couldn't see any point in that whatsoever. Maybe some of these players haven't quite settled down yet, Cookie.
He just had to go back and steady the play a little bit there, but he wanted to play on too quickly for mine. Okay, knocked down by Reuter into the path there, streaming down the ground. That was Baresi. He's played a good game, Baresi. Wasn't listed in the program, 33. His kick is okay. The mark taken by Taskus into the goal square. Here's a goal coming
give
up.
him another kick.
That'll be a goal, all clear. I don't think he get another one. I think he got bowled over as he kicked it. But he got hit after he kicked it, Rod. He could have got another kick, but that's a goal to the Suburbs. And who was it, Rod? Please.
Sean Flanagan has popped his first through for the afternoon.
That's a great Italian name, Ronnie, isn't it? He's obviously got Italian descent.
Flanagan.
Sean Flanagan.
Do you like that?
I know a lot of Italians called Sean Flanagan. Yeah, no worries. It's a goal. The Suburbs have hit the front, Ronnie.
Yes, they certainly have. 4-2-26 Eastern Suburbs lead. Bellpost still 3-4-22. And we've been travelling 7 minutes of the second quarter.
I saw Timmy Everett named in the paper. Is he playing?
On the bench.
On the bench.
The Sharks
probably can't bring him on for too long because he might not be able to run the game out. I think Hill should get a bit of a lead here because they might have a few players in that vein.
All right, out of the centre come Bellpost Hill with the quick kick from Damien Hoare out wide. They've got it up towards half forward. Free kick going to be paid.
Mark to Stosic.
Stosic, was it, Ronnie? Mark? Just put my eyes down for a brief second there. Going all right too, Ante Stosic.
Focal point for the Panthers at centre half forward.
They should be playing through him more often instead of going wide to the flanks for mine.
Certainly, Cookie. Just waiting now on
if
the big fella.
to win, Stosic's got to be a big contributor, I think.
Left foot kick. Now he's gone out wide looking for Sveljak, who stopped. Allowed his opponent to come in. Irving at ground level was good, but always given the footy up back to Sveljak. Left foot kick smothered. Reuter comes in and goes, oh, woof! Kicks it about 50 metres off the ground. Great football from the big ruckman. But there's no one home. And Houghton picks it up. Oh, he's had all the time in the world and then has it smothered by Fulston. And the Eagles are away.
They go down towards the centre half forward position, almost inside 50. Big Marinovic gets back with the flight of the foot. He paddles it, works it well in front of him. But then his kick is a left foot shocker. In comes my mate Flanagan. Can he pick it up? He can't. Take it away. Out of defence comes Adam Larkins for Bellpost Hill. His kick is gone very wide. Is it okay?
Chris Kelly, I think
it
you're
is. And the mark taken. Looks like Kelly. It is Ronnie. Takes the mark almost at centre wing. Goes up, but Reuter, he's playing a great game. He is a true centre wing and he takes the grab for the Eagles and squares the play off back towards centre half forward.
Scotty Ferguson was the target. Couldn't take the mark. Pack of players have formed at centre half forward now for the Eastern Suburbs side. Umpire Mike Zeljovic will come in and bounce down. Early stages of the second quarter, Eastern Suburbs enjoy a 4-point lead.
Up they go. The ball knocked over the back, picked up there by Chippy Zabreski though. Little kick around his right hand side, interrupting the play. Irving's been a great player for the Eastern Suburbs. His long left foot kick is down to the forward zone. The umpire's played a push, I think, is he? Or is it a boundary throw in? I thought he was going to play a push. No, it's off hands and out of bounds. Just the way he signalled there for a minute with both hands up, I thought he was going to play a push, which would have been a lucky decision for the Suburbs.
Murray this time does battle in the ruck with Marinovic. Ball hits the deck. Opportunity here. Fulston. Hand pass for the Suburbs. Okay. Looks there to Gibson. Back in board he goes to a teammate who quickly kicks and good footy because he's hit his teammate on the chest in Flanagan.
They're using the ball a little bit better now, boys, aren't they? Even under the pressure.
Yeah, I just thought in the first quarter they did look the better side. They just didn't register the scores, but now they've got every chance. And is our mate Flanagan, Ronnie, is it? Have you have a shot for a goal?
It is.
I think he's a left footer. No, he's kicked with his right this time. He's fooled me. Doesn't quite make the distance though. It's into the goal square.
Gee, Scotty Ferguson.
Yeah, had hands on it. He's told the umpire, had my hands on it. The umpire didn't pay it. It's a minor score off the boot of Flanagan.
Okay, back now with the footy, just waiting. Fullback now. Kicks it straight down the corridor looking for Dalziel. He couldn't take the mark. Ball now at centre half foot or high tackle. And I think you'll find it could be Mark Perezzi.
Gee, he's been good for a player that wasn't listed in the list at the start of the game. He's been very good, Perezzi. Hard at the ball. He's playing in a roving and on-ball situation, and he's been very hard at it.
Yes, he certainly has an opportunity here. He'll be kicking from about 48 metres.
Oh, he's going to kick from 50, I reckon. I think the man of the mark might have gone back a yard or two. Doesn't want to get too close in. Be a good kick from here. Let's watch him in flight. Perezzi, he's a right footer. He kicks from right on the 50, and he kicks it long. It's a magnificent kick. It is a magnificent kick. Perezzi's put it right through.
Yep.
Great goal, Shea Perezzi. Mark, in fact, Perezzi. What a great kick, Ronnie. We were worried about the distance. He didn't get too close into the man of the mark, and it never looked like missing.
Great goal.
Well, I think I did mention earlier that there wasn't much of a wind there, but unless it sprung up, I think you were right, Cookie. That kick then showed that there is a definite advantage to the Buckley end of the ground.
Yeah, I reckon it's worth a couple of goals minimum. So we'll have a look at that scoreboard, Ron. It's 3 goals for 22 to Belpost Hill. The Eastern Suburbs have got no score on the board at the moment. I think they're just putting it up, are they?
Yes.
They've actually got a couple of scores.
Yes, there'll be 5 goals.
5-3-33. It's up now and the ball back into play. The umpires plucked the free kick out of that centre bounce situation. And a bit of pushing, shoving going on. I think the wild child. No, it isn't. It's going to be Chris Kelly who'll take the free kick in the centre for Belpost Hill.
Looks for Stozek at centre half forward. He's
Good
too
mark.
big and too strong there for Walker. Stozek plays on, goes to the pocket. Oh, should have taken the mark there. Was the big arms of that Timmy Everett's on the ground.
Yes, he's on.
There's a chance. Stozek, right foot shot at goal from 20 metres under pressure. Flattened as he kicked offline.
Yeah, again, good play from Stozek. Unfortunately, wasn't able to finish off with a goal, but he's certainly causing some problems up there for the Eastern Suburbs defence.
Yes, he certainly is, Cookie. Just waiting now. Looks like Vanderpoel will bring the ball back into play.
Well, every possession he's had so far, Dave Vanderpoel has hit a teammate. Let's see how he goes kicking the ball back into play. He favours the outer side of the ground, kicks it long, and he hits a teammate, and he hits Big Andy Reuter on the left chest, Roddy, and he takes
running
the mark.
to half-back, plays on now, kicks long. Back of players form. Chris Kelly at ground level for Belpost Hill. He's kicked it straight down the throat there of Reuter again. Takes the mark and then kicks a big ball down there looking for Murray. Can he pick it up the centre half forward? He does. Now he gets around one tackle.
He ran out of ground though, Ronnie. He ran out of bounds, I think.
He has.
He's going quick at the boundary umpire, but he shouldn't do that because he had a chance to kick it left foot quickly or hand pass to the left hand. He went to go back on his right. And the arc was a bit wide. He was pushed towards the fence even further there by Vid Marinovic. And he went out of bounds. So did the ball. Ball back into play. Marinovic does the ruck work. Wins this one too. Knocked it down there towards Kelly. Couldn't quite handle it. Kelly dives in on top of the footy again. He'll get a ball up. Well played, Kelly. Showed a fair bit of desperation there. Didn't let the ball get out. It's 65 metres, 70 metres out perhaps from goal with Eastern Suburbs in attack. And they lead 33-23 on the second quarter scoreboard.
Umpire Gladkey throws the ball in the air now. Left half forward. Ferguson does battle. Fisted forward again by Bailey. Chance for the Suburbs. They're away. Quick kick up there to the forward line. Not a good kick coming in there off the boot of, I think you'll find it could have been Watson. Flanagan it was. Ball now. Loose at half forward. Irving. Under pressure there from Rabbis, who kicks off the ground and straight to the arms of the big fella Reuter.
Did that cover the full distance, Grabby?
I would say no, not quite.
I'm with you. I didn't think it did either. But Reuter goes down towards half forward, leading out and taking a good strong mark as the ace. Brett Ingles out in front. Now, he missed one early in the game from 25 metres out, running into an open goal. Let's see how he goes from the set shot. He wants to move it quickly. He doesn't think he can make the distance, I don't think. And he puts it on the right boot. The ball's carrying long towards the goal square. Drifts across to the right-hand side. Up went Murray, he couldn't take the mark, it was off hands and it's out of bounds. Just about 5 metres around from the behind post.
10 points the margin in the reserve grade grand final. Battling for the Buckley's Gaming Cup. Time check, Cookie. We've been travelling 14 and a half minutes of the second term.
And Belpost Hill burst out of the fence. The kick has gone up towards the centre wing, intercepting the flight of the football there, though. Again is Baresi. His left foot kick is towards half forward. Taken there by Flanagan. Long kick to the goal mouth by Flanagan. Knocked through for a rush behind. Lewis got back and did the work there very nicely indeed, because the ball would have carried through.
Yeah, lovely kick actually from a one-step standing start. Nice little kick into the
That'd
goal
be hard
now.
to say with a mouthful of peanuts, Ron.
Absolutely.
One step standing start. That'd be pretty good.
Adam Lewis brings the ball back into play, but again, the ball driven forward.
Bailey.
It was. Defence stands firm. We see that the Dalziel goes to centre half forward, but Irving is in the way. Picks the footy up, goes to the outer side pocket. Over the top, Larkins. Good football to the running Hoare. Can he get a kick in? Takes his time now. Inboard he goes, looking to the centre of the ground. But again, no one home for the Panthers. Reuter, hand pass over the top, looking for Fulston. Took his eyes off the footy at the last minute. Paddles it out wide. Good play to Watson. Suburbs into attack. High ball into the square. Oh, Ferguson. Just kept his eyes on the ball. Too big, too strong. Scotty Ferguson takes a nice mark.
Grubby, how good the play of Fulston there in the centre. Ronnie said he took his eyes off the balls momentarily. He centred his eyes back on it. He got a hard bump, but he was still able to get down on hands and knees and get the ball out to Dean Watson.
Well, I actually thought he was out of the play. I was with Ronnie. I thought he lost the sight of the ball. He might have fooled us because that play was magnificent back into the play.
It's a great effort. It was a better effort than the kick
Much better effort.
from Scotty Ferguson. That is a woeful effort. I don't know what he's trying to do. Was he trying to do a banana there, do you think?
Yep.
Well, I think he slipped on the skin. And he's managed to get a point. He was dead set lucky. It was a shocking kick after some great play from Fulston, and Watson got it to him. The ball back into play is into the back pocket, and Steve Miletto, Jock's got it in the back pocket. He's a left footer, and he swings the ball back to the grandstand side of the ground. High fist from behind. Disciplined stuff there coming through Dean Watson. Years of experience, and he thumps it over the boundary line.
Yes, numbers were against the youngster Ryan Carr on that occasion. Ball now back into play. Lovely throw in for the umpire. Good knock away there was from Dalziel. In fact, it was Maranovic. Watson clash with Sveljek. Ball spins into the centre of the ground. Can Dalziel pick it up? The Panthers' big man, hands and knees, but he's under siege there by Mark Barisi.
Gee, I like his game.
Very strong at the footy.
Yep, we've played nearly 14 and a half minutes of the second quarter. It's 5-5-35 Eastern Suburbs, and Bellpost Hill 3-5-23. 2 goals the difference as the umpire starts play again, almost in the centre of the ground as Reuter knocks the ball to the ground. The little kick didn't get far though. Kelly was in there. The ball knocked back away from him, picked up by Travail of Bellpost Hill. Travail, a hurried kick, goes up towards half forward. Dashing out of defence there. That looked like Shane Evans. Left the footy. No, he didn't leave behind him. Went back and got it again, Evans. Well played. His hand pass is okay. Down the Suburbs go, down towards half forward, and out comes Murray and takes the mark. In the long sleeves, he squares it off. Looking there for Baresi. He took a bit long. He thought he was clear. He wasn't. His pushes, he kicked. He didn't get the kick in. Hand pass comes back in the direction here after 2 or 3 of them. Winds up there with Dougie. No, wasn't. It was Miletto, and he's got the ball clear.
Yeah, had good support there from little Chippy Saveski as the ball now brought right across to the members' side of the ground. But I think you'll find the ball was out of bounds. It is. Boundary throw in just forward of half forward. Member side of the ground. Good work there was from Bailey. Slaps it out of the air and onto his boot. Suburbs an opportunity here at half forward. Quick hand pass from Ace Ingles looking for Murray, who has flattened a player off the ball. Behind the play off the ball, I said.
Great shepherding, Vid Marinovic. He was shepherding Murray away, and Murray got frustrated and actually threw him away to the ground. And obviously has given away the free kick, and good decision, umpire Gladkey, because you can't do that. Now Marinovic goes up towards the high flyer and Kelly. He decided to punch because he couldn't quite make the marking contest. The bumpers from Travail. The ball was picked up there by Bailey, tackled high. Did he duck his head? The crowd say yes. And no free kick is given. The ball's gone out of bounds. As Chris Kelly hands the boundary umpire the ball. That's what she's showing. Not bad. A bit more elevation you want there, son. A bit more elevation. The depth was good, but a bit more elevation we need. Now, the Suburbs have got it down from Reuter, down to his little rover there. That was Baresi. Got it down towards half forward. Mark not paid or taken in that encounter. Stacking in on top of the football, Tony Zabeski. He's got a ball up decision. Let's say it's half forward flank, but it's a good 2 kicks out from goal.
Yeah, it certainly is, Cookie. We've been travelling
hard, that little Zabeski, doesn't he? Reminds me of Liver a little bit.
Yeah, he does.
He's a goer.
19.5 minute mark of the second quarter. Rex Carell Mitsubishi scoreboard as there's a high tackle shows that, Suburbs 5-5-35, lead Bellpost Hill 3-5-23 margin, 2 goals as the big ruckman for the Hill gets the free kick.
Yeah, Reuter just put the hand on the shoulder there of Brett Dalziel, and Dalziel got the free kick, but it's butted up in the centre of the ground there brilliantly by Danny Irving. He's had a great game. He picks it up and he kicks the ball up towards half forward. Leading the race for the ball, that's Lewis of Bell Post Hill. Picks it up, he goes out wide. Good kick from Lewis, good mark from Svalchek in front of Van der Poel on this occasion, and he takes the mark just up forward of half forward. His kick looking for Travail. He had hands on it 3 times but couldn't pull it in. Stacks on the mill now. An important mark. And he'd taken that one, Grubby. They had a real chance to score a goal. They need one badly, Bell Post Hill.
Exactly right. I think if Eastern Suburbs get the next goal, we might blow out a little bit here. So Bell Post Hill really need the goal, and they could have done with one there.
Ball now at half forward. Bell Post Hill to attack, but it's short-lived as Fulston picks up, got it to the big fella Reuter. Got support there from Bailey, who bangs it onto his boot to the outer side centre wing position. Looking there for Ryan Carr for the Panthers. He can't quite control it. Again, it's out of bounds. Outer side centre wing. Margin 12 points. Suburbs enjoying the lead.
Ball back into play. Lewis works hard, knocks it in front of him. Taken away though by, that might have been Bailey, it was. He got the ball bang on the boot quickly. Got it forward to centre wing. Here comes Marinovic though for Bell Post Hill. Just left the footy behind when he wanted to take it. Here comes Baresi. I've liked his game. He battles hard in front of the pack again. Gathers possession. Hand pass out. Is it a throw? Is it? He's paid a throw. Ooh, a bit tough there. The ball's going to come back. Bell Post Hill wanting to play on. But that one against Baresi, that's about his first mistake, I reckon. And guess who's got the free kick? A little fella, Chippy.
No,
Sabeski.
He's given it up actually, but he might have been a bit stiff there too. That may not have been his first mistake. I thought it was a little bit tight, that one.
Yeah, I thought he did well to actually win the ball and then get the hand pass away as he was falling.
David Stubley it is, drives the ball out to the outer side centre wing. Backup players hit the footy hard. Ground level. Bailey again been busy for the Suburbs.
Had a good second quarter, Bailey.
He has tackled though and pulled over the line out of bounds. Outer side centre wing. Dalziel, Ferguson having a run on the ball now for Suburbs. In front, good work, got it to Fulston. Fulston's hand pass, okay, to the running Watson. Draws the player, then looks for Petterwood with a hand pass over the top. Petterwood's kick now to half forward, looks for Ingles. Oh, he stole it, breaks the tackle. Hand passes to himself, but the ball bounce up for him, it does.
Great play. Got the hand pass over the top. Oh, one too many in the goal square. They're going to get out of this. Bell Post Hill chipping in and taking the ball away. That looked like Damien Ravis, was it?
Yeah, well, they're in trouble. The hand pass there was a shocker from Damien Ravis, but they've got out of jail.
Yeah, Lewis wound up with it. Ferguson came from behind to punch it away from Lewis's hand passing recipient there. Stacks on the mill. Lewis goes, gets it again. Well played, big fellow. And he runs out of the fence on the right foot and he goes up towards the centering position. No mark taken there. High fly was Carlo Burging. Couldn't grab the footy though at the second bite. Down to the ground it comes. Looks like the Eagles in a bit of a chance here because the kick is okay. It's outside centre half forward. But the mark taken. Just going to steady play down a little bit here. Big fellow there in the ace, Ingles, and he goes down towards the full forward area, back of the pack. That looks like Ravis again at the back of the pack. It was Damien Ravis, it was. He kicked the ball out very wide. And off hands, it's out of bounds. It's still just inside the 50, Ronnie, I think, though. And the Eagles are in attack, 5-5 to 3-5. The Eagles by 2 goals.
Opportunity here. Good work was from Maranovic. Did the bounty throw in. Got it to his teammate. Running onto it was Ditchburn, who kicks to centre wing, and there's been a free kick paid. And it looks like it could.
Where's 50, is it? No, down the ground free kick for Holding.
Holding. Stozic at centre half forward has got the free kick. Good pick up. Oh, lively one-hander there was from David Van der Poel for the Eastern Suburbs side, and the coach.
Gee, hasn't done much wrong since he came on, has he?
At half back, outer side of the ground, he plays on now, brings the ball down, looking to bring it right across to the members' side of the ground. Looking there for a team at all. Nice mark there, Matty Hobbs in front.
Another bloke on the chest, Cookie.
Yeah, if it wasn't a mark, it would have been a free kick, because Hobbs was certainly held and was sort of half thrown up the footy. Hobbs now, and up and under. He's nearly hit the boundary umpire with that kick, a shocking kick. He was looking for Murray, who's going back at him now and telling him I was 25 yards away from where that landed. Kick it to me, not away from me.
just got a bit too close to the man on the mark then, and forced himself to kick the ball high.
It's out of bounds, centre wing. Boundary umpire back into play. Murray does the ruck work over the top. He got it down towards Zabesky. Taken away there by Bailey. He's had a good quarter for Eastern Suburbs. He's got it down towards half forward. Looking there for Ingles. He's beaten for possession though by Larkins. Larkins goes back towards Marinovic at half back. Hand passes okay to Paul Ravis. Ravis a clever little kick out wide. He finds Glenn Travail, who takes the mark in front of the commentary position. Short of centre wing. Grandstand side of the ground.
Oh, Travail's kick wasn't centimetre perfect and has allowed the Suburbs back in. Bailey bags it up there for the high flyers. Looks for Ferguson, likewise Ingles. But the Hill, they're really struggling under pressure at the moment. Belpost Hill, the disposal's a disgrace. And there's an opportunity here. Baresi finds Murray, who goes bang!
What a goal!
That's the goal of the afternoon.
Oh, Nathan Murray, been a very good player at centre half forward. I reckon he's had the better of the big fella in Marinovic at half back, Roddy. And, Baresi's done well too. His kick to him was good. But what about the shot for goal?
A beauty.
I tell you what, it was a real good shot for goal, but what I'm worried about is the ball's been down this end for so long now. I think the Belpost Hill side, they want the siren, I think they're getting a little bit tired, and the pressure's just gone off a little bit. There wasn't enough pressure on Big Murray that time.
Played 22 minutes.
Yep, we certainly have, and time check. The scoreboard shows Rex Carell Mitsubishi, second quarter scoreboard, Suburbs 6-5-41, lead Belpost Hill 3-5-23.
Okay, 4 goals to 0 for the quarter so far in favour of Eastern Suburbs. They're out of the middle through that man again who's had a great quarter in Bailey. Shane Bailey down a half forward. He's got it to Ferguson. Ferguson's gone long towards the forward pocket area. Well played. Belpost Hill just pushing the ball forward and eventually getting it out of bounds. I've got a little thing right in the way there, Roddy. And I think you'll find that might have been Damien Ravis. It was. Done some good work in this quarter. He's been under pressure. Back into play. Marinovic gets the knockdown. Goes back towards Marinovic. It's volleyball at the moment. Now the ball hits the ground. Let's see what happens when it does. It's picked up back there by Paul Taskus. In a bit of trouble. Got a hand pass away. Lost the footy. Belpost Hill out of defence. Right foot kick. Might have been Kelly. Was it close to the boundary line? It wasn't Kelly. In fact, it was David Stubley. Close to the boundary line and out of bounds. On the bounce. Dean Watson handballs back to the umpire, who's got the bollets on there, Ronnie, I think.
Yes, rather slick. Good boundary throw in too. Gives the ruckman every opportunity. Fulston over the ball. Can't pick it up. Now got it out wide though. Inboard in fact to Irving, who's shrugged the tackle. Little left foot kick. Allows himself to run onto the ball. Trying to get past his opponent who held him then too. Was Ditchburn. No free kick forthcoming. Now Carr. An opportunity, went one way, then got caught with a footy. Yeah, in fact, threw it away.
Ferguson's tackle was very good.
Oh, it was a lovely tackle. There was a couple they could have got, and they finally got it.
Ferguson fires it into the corridor, but the kick not as good as his tackle. Ground level, hand pass back towards Murray, came from Fulston. The Fuzz, who's had a very good game, but the siren sounds before Murray can gain possession inside 50. It is half time in the Buckley's Reserves Cup for 1999 in the G and DFL, Roddy. Eastern Suburbs 6-5-41, Belpost Hill 3-5-23. So I've got to say that Belpost Hill scored just one behind for the quarter, and the Suburbs kicked 4 goals 3. And I do think there is a bit of breeze there, and they kicked with the breeze in that quarter.
Yeah, certainly. Belpost Hill have really got to work on their disposal, and well, they've got to really utilise this breeze in this third quarter because they had a lot of the play in the first term, but really inaccurate kicking.
It's a 4-goal turnaround that quarter.
Very costly for them at half time. So they'll go in and have a bit of a rethink about proceedings as Belpost Hill trail Eastern Suburbs by 3 goals in the Buckley's Cup Reserve Grade Grand Final.
Grubby, I reckon Eastern Suburbs are on the way to the double.
Well, I think they are. I thought they were favourites before the start of the game, and they've proven that so far with a good second quarter. As I said in the call, I just think the Belpost Hill defenders just started to tire. When you're running around chasing blokes for 15 minutes, you do tire. The break, they'll really need the break. They must come out and bang on some quick goals. And just one thing, I do like the game of young Dalziel in the ruck. He's getting beaten. He knows he's getting beaten. But by gee, he's trying his heart out, and if that spirit carries on to the rest of the Belpost Hill players, they're still in it. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, fair call indeed by Grubby Cations, and I'm sure that we'll see a rejuvenated Belpost Hill after the long half-time break, Grubby. They've got to get their composure, catch their breath, and come out fighting.
Well, let's hope so, because the under-18s was a very, very closey. Let's hope this is the closey, and maybe a not-so-closey in the big one.
Better players that not you, Grubby. Better players that quarter. I thought that Reuter was terrific, whether in the ruck or drifting across half back for Eastern Suburbs. I thought that also that David Vanderpoel, when he came onto the ground there, he's hardly made a mistake. He's using the football beautifully. Doesn't need a lot of possessions to make it count. He's actually set up 2 goals from full back, so you can't do much more than that. His clean possessions and his clean kicking have set his teammates free down the ground. I've got him in there. I thought that Shane Bailey, didn't he have a good go, a good quarter? That quarter, Shane Bailey.
Yes.
A lot of the football, and I like the game too of Alex Folston. And I've got Mark Baresi written down once again. And Danny Irving just kept going. So all the good players in my mind were in Eastern Suburbs that quarter, Roddy.
Much easier to find better players for the Suburbs than Belpost still in that term. But as Grubby did mention, you've got to give a big rap to Brett Dalziel, who just never stops trying. Glenn Travail still worked pretty hard that quarter, had a lot of the footy.
And I thought Stosic was still performing pretty well for the opportunities that he's getting up there at centre half. Well, they've got to go through him more often.
Well, we'll be back with the action of that third premiership quarter on 94.9 Guest FM. I hope you enjoy the half-time break.